Yes. A very good afternoon, friends. Today, 1st of July, 2023, and today's session, today's session uh, is on 10 mistakes what the preschool or play school owners in India are doing. Friends, I'm Preetham Agarwal, and I'll be sharing my 18 years of experiences, right? Running 700 and almost around 700 centers of Hello Christian or preschools, and almost I have done more than 100 workshops with you all in the past, which is really making me inspired to speak to you all again and again, and to bring the solution and the problems to you all. With this, I myself is learning on everyday basis with you all, and I expect that people in this industry, right, should understand how the industry is about all these issues. So today's discussion on the mistakes. Friends, I'll be very short and precise. And if you have any concerns, last 10-15 minutes of the session, we can have question and answer session. But I'll be speaking to people only on the video, right? Those who will be in video only, I'll be able to take their questions, right? And if you are not comfortable on the video, you can definitely write back to me on WhatsApp and email IDs, which I'll give it to you definitely. As you are giving me 1 hour of your time, I'll definitely give you your queries and answers on WhatsApp and emails. Friends, starting this preschool journey of 18 years, I came across a lot of branches, lot of brands, lot of owners, lot of edupreneurs, teachers, right? Parents, students, as I was running my own centers in the initial days, right? Starting from one school, one child, one parent. Now we are almost 700 centers with almost around 35,000 children. Friends, mistake one, which I feel which is very, very important, right? So mistake one, which I will say that I'm going to ask you this question and then I'm going to explain about this. We are all in education. We are all in education industry. We are not really selling any, what you call as product to any of these parents. I have written something for you all on the chat box. You are in a business or you are in a activity which is called as social activities. You are doing social service for the society. I want you to all to answer it. I want everyone to answer this, and then I will definitely come back to you. Friends, this is very, very important, and this is my first discussion of the day, right? The activities, the school, the preschool which you are running right now, right? It's a business for you, or it's like a social activities you are doing it for the society. Both, both social activities with fees, friends. Those who are talking about both social activities with fees, all right. All right, you all have a clear understanding. All right, Vandana is very true on her words. She is able to say that now it's business for me. Yes, it's business. As I invested a lot, yes, you invested a lot in terms of investment, in terms of setting up a school, paying salaries and rent, right? And you are involved yourself 24/7. All right. Ekta is saying there are no free lunches, right? Each Space Academy. He's saying business. So, friends, trust me, right? There is nothing as social service you all are doing, friends. If you are all charging fees, this is no social service, right? You are charging fees to it. You are making profit out of it, right? If you are doing business because of your understanding, you are doing losses, that is not called social service. You are saying, I'm not earning money out of it. As because you are not earning profit, you are saying, I'm not earning money out of it. Otherwise, you all are sitting in the class, in your school premises to make money out of it. And those who are, I'll say, those who are not looking for profits, please shut down your schools. Because if you don't make profits, you cannot bring best of practices, you cannot pay more salaries, you cannot give better salaries to your good teachers, you cannot hire good teachers, you cannot bring best of toys available in the market, you cannot train your teachers if you do not have money. Am I true? So if you think that you are doing social service without earning money, you are in loss, right? How long? Right? So first thing to understand is, be very proud to say that I am in a business of preschool. Nothing, nobody is going to hold you that you are saying business out of it. As you are not earning money, you say I'm doing social service, which is wrong, friends. Anybody of us who is really not looking at profit from this school? Profit means even self-sufficient, even you are looking for money to pay your rent and salaries. And if you are not sitting there for profits, trust me, you are doing injustice to the child. You are doing injustice with the parents. You are doing injustice by paying lesser salaries, right? You are doing injustice by not bringing the best of practices. You are doing injustice for yourself, that you are spending so much of time and efforts and the output is zero and you are in loss. Is that point is clear? The first mistake what we all are doing is thinking about that we are in a service industry and we are really servicing the society without making profits. Friend, there are a lot of other avenues. What will happen is, if you are not doing it for profits, you cannot bring the best of things for your child. And you are playing with the small brains, friends. So make profit, pay more salaries to your teachers, bring the best practices, train your teachers, right? Bring the best of toys available, right? And give the best of possible services to your child and the parents. That should be your business. But you are saying, Preetham sir, I am really not looking for money. I want my engagements with a loss. But with that loss, how long? I think you should be so rich to bring the best, to pay the best of the salaries, right? And to give the best of salaries, support to the parent without doing it. Rather than looking for admissions every day, 10, 20, 30, 50 and 100, why don't you do only for 4, 5 children? Best of children, not having a school, but paying their fees to a good school in your area. That is also service, right? But now setting up a school, investing so much of money, paying salaries and rentals, right? And we are expecting that we'll not make money, we'll only service the parents. Then don't charge it. Set up a very pure basic school and give some free education to poor people. That is the service which I'm talking about. Have that service. No, we can do that. There are a lot of caretakers, right? Poor people in your area. Every area has got that. Get a setup for them. Get some basic toys, basic education, everything possible. Not 100, not 50. Don't look for admission. Don't do marketing. You are all doing marketing also, right? Don't do marketing. Get some 5, 10 children and give them education. That can be called social service. Do you all agree to this? Good enough to understand point number 1? Right? Is that clear on point number 1? The first mistake what we ourselves has to understand, that every day I'm looking for admissions, every day I'm looking for a Facebook post also, so that more people should know me, more people should come and admission in my school. That is not social service, right? So friends, let it be very clear and proud to say that I am in a business of preschool. Do not hesitate to say. Somebody says you are making it as a business. Yes, I'm making it as a business. I'm giving my time, my efforts, paying salaries, paying rentals. I cannot do it for free, right? So why you are charging fees? Yes, we are giving facilities. Why you are increasing fees? Our expenses are increased. If you cannot afford, there are government schools available, free schools available, right? Parents can have that options also. So first thing, friends, it's a clear understanding to this industry is never be, every time this, I'm not talking about the other line. I'm saying be proud of yourself, say that we are in terms of, right? We are the owners of a preschool. We are in a business of preschool. Do not hesitate. Any platform, it is, my session is live right now, right? Nothing wrong, right? If you're running a shop, it is fine. If you're running a boutique, it is fine. If you're running a restaurant, it is fine. But as soon as you run a school, why we are talking about service? Free service to the society? Sorry, then nothing comes for free. So friends, I think I'm very clear on my first thought process. And I want every preschool and play school owners to proudly say that we are in a business of preschool, right? Looking forward for the next session, the next mistake, next thought process, which we are not very confident enough, right? I have traveled across the nation. I'm seeing the different advertisements. I'm seeing the different promotions. I'm seeing different posts. I have met different people in the industry, right? I've been able to interact with the people, right? The second mistake, everybody wants to be the best of school in the country exactly. I'm running one center, right? I'm just taking somebody's name. Rachna madam, just naam le raha hu aapka. Don't take it that you are the same Rachna. All right. Rachna madam or any XYZ, somebody saying that my school is the best in the country. My preschool is the best of the country. I have the best of curriculum in India. Friends, understand it. You are running one center. And my second point, which I'm trying to convey now to you all, is you are not a national brand. Don't try to be a national brand. Don't try to be a state brand. Don't try to be a city brand. Understand, when you are running a preschool, you have to be a local brand first. What do you call as local brand? Because preschool means proximity. Preschool means nearby. Preschool means the child is too young. Preschool means parent will not send the child for 10 kilometers. Preschool means proximity. First word to understand. Your children, I know, go back to your admission forms and see the number of admissions. I'll say 80% of your admissions are within the radius of 1.5 kilometers. Go back. Don't see your admission form also. Go back to see the admission form of this industry. What is the mistake I'm talking about is you want to build a brand which is for India when your children are only coming from 1.5 kilometers. Right? If I'm in Banaswadi, I'm sitting right now in Kasturi Nagar. If I have a school here, I should be a good school. I should be a best of the school. I should give the best of education by thinking Kasturi Nagar only. I should be the best of school in this my area locality because I am not even going to get children from 5 kilometers. But your marketing talks about I am the best of school in India. We are running the best of school in Bangalore, or I'm the best of school in Karnataka. Friends, thought process is right. But to achieve that, you are doing beyond your requirements. Right? You are doing I have seen people running one center in one corner of a Bangalore and they are doing marketing over the city exactly. There is a teacher requirement in your own area and you are expecting a preschool teacher to come from 15 kilometers because you are paying a salary of 12-15,000 rupees per annum. Sorry, per month. Nandini, I request you to mute everyone and unmute myself again. Done? All right. So friends, Understand is where is your target group? We are doing the wrong target groups. What is wrong target groups? Wrong target geographical locations itself. You have to understand it is not about a franchisee agreement or somebody talking about that this is your area. Friends, trust me, 80 to 90% or 100% of your admissions will be within the radius of 2 kilometers. If in small towns, let it go for another a kilometer or two, right? Small towns where the traveling time from one point to another point is, let's say, 4 kilometers, it takes around 5 minutes time or 10 minutes time. But cities like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, the big cities, right? 1.5, do you know 1.5 kilometer of traveling means 6 kilometers per day for that parent? And for 1.5 kilometers, everybody needs a two-wheeler, four-wheeler, or a school transport. 100 meters, 200 meters, parents are walking. And even that is not easy. 100 meters walking is easy for a mother. But this is not 100 meters, this is 400 meters every day. The mother has to go drop the child, again come back home, again go back and pick up the child, again come back home. Even in sun, even in rain, they have difficulties. So whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to achieve, think about your target area itself. That my target area is this engagement of 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. Build that thing there. Bring the best of education. I'm not talking about education part of it. I'm talking about your target. When you are talking about, I'm trying to build the best of preschool in Karnataka. Sorry. Right? Education wise, yes. But targeting, you are doing a bus ad, you are doing a radio ad in Bangalore. You are having one school and giving an ad throughout the Karnataka. Do you think you are going to get children from Mysore? Do you think you are going to get children from 10-kilometer distance? Or you are getting it also? Do you need that children? Right? So first thing is, friends, when your target is very specific, do not try to spend your efforts and money beyond a certain geographical area. That is my suggestion to you all. Right? I've been able to see a banner. I know there is a school in Kasturi Nagar, but I'm able to see a banner in Manyata Tech Park. I know there are certain parents from Kasturi Nagar going to Manyata Tech Park, but that is 7 kilometers, 6 kilometers. To reach to that few parents, right? You are spending thousands and lakhs of rupees. Why not to use the same money within that 2 kilometer radius, where there are more chances of parents seeing your brand as a school, right? I know if you want to be a city brand, you need at least like 30, 40, 50 centers in Bangalore, or at least 5, 6, 7 centers in Bangalore. Or you say that I have 5 centers in North, East, West, South, and Central of Bangalore. But having one school, right, and having a big targets, it's the wrong strategies. This is what I'm able to see. Right, friends? Is that clear with you all? Right? Even in a small town, not a small town, category C, even in Mysore, parents will not travel 10 kilometers. Parents will not travel 5 kilometers. In a small village where there is a good school, parent may travel 5 kilometers because traveling of that 5 kilometers is only 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is when parents travel alone in that car or bike. But as soon as you talk about school vans, school van, 12 children means 1 hour pickup and drop time. 1 hour to pick up and 1 hour to drop. And small children, parents do not want a transportation where child is spending 45 minutes to 1 hour inside the van. Do you all agree? Because you will go and check back your experiences. Right? No parents want their child to be in a small child of 2, 3.5, 3 years, be in the school van for 1 hour. Because to pick up every child and drop every child, right? It takes hardly around 2 to 3 to, it takes around 2 to 5 minutes of time. Right? So don't have a bigger target groups. If you are getting children, this is again the problems where I'm talking about this. If you are getting a child from 5 kilometers, right? I know your school is the best of the school, and you are going to pick up my child from 5 kilometer distance, you are in a loss. If I go and drop my child to Ratna Madam schools, I'm okay with it. Ratna Madam should be okay with it. But if Ratna Madam is giving me transport 5 kilometers away, right? 5 kilometers is not 5 kilometers, friends. 5 kilometers is 20 kilometers every day. I have to go pick up Pritam's child 5 kilometers. I have to come back to school 5 kilometers. I have to go and drop 5 kilometers. I have to come back and keep my van in the school, which is 5 kilometers. So it is 5 kilometers is 20 kilometers every day. For 20 kilometers every day, only the petrol expenses is 20 when you are running a Maruti Omni. 200 rupees is petrol expenses. For 20 days of school in a month, your petrol expenses is 4,000 rupees. Do you think your parents are going to pay 4,000 rupees per month only on transport, only to cover your petrol expenses? By having a transport doesn't mean that you are earning money. It is only a market share. We are trying to get more children. That's it. Otherwise, for every child, for every Maruti Omni, by keeping a driver, keeping a caretaker in the van and running that 20 kilometers every day for that particular child, you are spending at least 5,000-7,000 rupees for one particular child. You are not making money out of it. Parent will not pay. School fees to 30,000 hai, but your transport is becoming 60,000 rupees. Right? So there are a lot of issues when we expand our boundaries beyond a certain areas. You're happy. Rachna Madam is very happy that Pritam child comes from 5 kilometers to my school. My school is the best of the school in the area. Rachna Madam is happy, but she do not know the balance sheet is going red and red and red. Initially also, you do not have child, so take children from n number of places, any number of places. You are happy because I have to fill up my schools, but your loss is going on your vans itself, right? And one van, you will not be able to carry more than 10, 12 children. So your van is also getting filled unnecessarily. So if you are all okay with the point number 2, as I said, understand your target area, try to be a local brand within 1 or 2 or 3 kilometers. Do not try to be a city brand or a state brand or a national brand when you are running one center. Right, friends? If you're all agree to this, if you all have understanding, I'm going back to the point number 3. I think I've done my justice to point number 2. Keep writing your question according to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll definitely take it later on. If you're all okay, can we go on the next this thing? I just need some yes or no on chat box so that I'm ready to move. Friends, very, very important to understand, right? You all have started already. You are all running the schools already, right? So this point may not be very important for you all, but think about it. Point number 3, which I'm going to communicate to you all, is very important for people, those who are looking to start. Those who have not started yet, consider this point as a very important point, right? And those who are, thank you so much, Ashok ji, for this message. But yes, I've got a message. I'll definitely give you a reply back on my WhatsApp, from my WhatsApp. All right, friends, as I'm talking about this point, as you are already running a school, consider this, understand it, right? And those who are going to start, please take care of this before you start. Friends, point number 3, higher rentals, higher setup cost, and higher salaries are very, very important to understand. Friends, we all really lives in we all have dreams in our lives, right? Who do not wants to create the best of this preschool, right? रचना मैडम, आपको अच्छा लगेगा ना आपका स्कूल सबसे अच्छा हो? मुझे भी अच्छा लगेगा, मैं भी हमेशा अच्छा स्कूल बनाना चाहता हूँ. I want to create the best of preschool. I have a dream, right? I have a dream to have a good preschool, right? Friends, there is no definition of a good preschool. मैं आपको example दे देता हूँ. I can give you n number of examples. Don't limitation of the investments. So let me not put it. There is good definition of preschool. Maybe I'm talking in terms of business, right? But there is no limitation of your investments. Let me give you an example first. This is what I've done in the past, and I experienced that. Don't think about all this. I go back to Rachna madam. Rachna madam come back to me. Let's say I'm a parent and Rachna madam is the school owner. Rachna madam, are you okay with that? Taking your name, right? Because I know you, so I thought I'll take your name. So Rachna madam, I'm a parent for Rachna madam, and Rachna madam came back to me and said, Pritam, I'm going to start a preschool in Punjab right now. All right. And I will have a AC classroom. I'll have the best of nursery teacher trained teachers, those who have got 2-3 years of experiences. I'll have caretakers who can speak English, right? I'll give air condition throughout the year. I have the 5,000 play area for the children, right? We have clean toilets. We have low height commodes, right? And we have best of teaching material. We are associated with best of organization in the world, right? And we have got the curriculum designed from the best of educators. We have the best of teaching material with us, and we will have best of facility. Even our transport is AC transport, right? Even we have a security guard in the morning in the gate itself, right? We have mobile application. We have fire extinguisher in place. We have safe drinking water. We have CCTV cameras. We have everything in place. This is what we are planning. And Pritam, for these facilities, you have a child who is 3 years. Will you like to send your child to my school? And if I'm starting up this school, how much fees you are going to pay me? I said, Rachna madam, ye to mujhe chahiye tha. This is what I'm looking at for a school. And I'm ready to pay you almost 15,000 rupees a month, which is definitely 15,000 to main de dunga. But now Rachna madam started everything. See, whatever she promised, she started the school. She had taken a building, right? 80,000 rupee rent. She has done everything possible. And now she came back to me and said, Pritam sir, आपने जो जो बोला था वहां भी है. Plus, I have verified all my employees with police station so that you do not have to issue that who is taking care of your child. I have CCTV cameras in place. I will give you live streaming, right? We will take your children for all the activities, and we have the best of trainer from India, right? We will get a doctor every fortnight to check up your child's food, nutrition, and health also. We'll have a doctor for eyes, we will have a doctor for your teeth, and we'll have all these facilities. You have to pay now, as you promised 15,000, you have to just pay for 12,000 rupees per month, which is 1,44,000 rupee fees. मैं बोलता हूँ मैडम अभी तो मेरे पास नहीं है. If you are okay with 50-70,000 rupees, I can give it to you. Friends, you have to see that your school is in which area, what kind of parents you are targeting, how many children you are targeting, is that affordable for that people in that area, right? That is very, very important. I want to create the best of the school, but do you think my parent in this area are going to pay me this fees? That is very, very important. Now I'm sitting in Bangalore, so I'm taking a Bangalore example. There is an area called Kerpuram in Bangalore. There's an area called Banaswadi where I'm sitting right now. And there's an area called Kormangla. A parent wants to have the same standard school in Kormangla, Banaswadi or Kerpuram. Yes or no? Kerpuram is a lower category area. Banaswadi is a middle category area. And Kormangla is the top category of the area. Right? I'll give you that category definition also. Kerpuram, 3 to 4 bedroom house to start a preschool, you'll get it in rent for around 30 to 50,000. If in Banaswadi, you'll get a 3 to 4 bedroom house to start a preschool, which is around 50 to 70,000. Kormangla, you'll get a building for 3 to 4 bedroom house, depending upon the area in Kormangla, 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh rupee per month as rental. So rent from 30,000 rupee to rent to 1 lakh 50,000 rupee. Every parent is looking for the best of education or not. They are looking for best of teacher. Everybody is looking for a CCTV camera. Am I right? Everybody is looking for the best of support and curriculum. But do you think the Carepuram people will afford 1 lakh rupees as fees? Do you think Kormangla will give you 50,000 rupees as fees? So if you are starting up a school in Carepuram, you have to understand what kind of fees I will be able to collect it. But for that 50,000 fees, right? You want to pay your teacher salary 25,000 rupees. You want to bring all the facilities to that parent, right? I don't think you are going to make money or not. Now, other way also, if you are going to Kormangla, starting off the best of the school and you do not have facilities, there you do not have CCTV, your teachers are of 10,000 per month, that school also will not work. So what is the understanding is, according to the area, you have to define your standards. Even the low or high, you have to decide your standards. By having a low fee structure, you do not take your standards to very high, because you will close down. You'll close down the school after 3 years. Trust me. Because you'll go into so much of losses. Your expenses are going to be so high because you have taken a very big building. You are paying very good salaries to your teachers beyond your expectation, beyond your requirements. So don't match all the standard as one. Keep differences according to areas. Your area will define your fee structure. And for that, my understanding to this industry is, and I'm proud to say that this is what I found, and I started speaking in this industry before listening from anybody else. So your monthly fees, I'll write it for you, friends. I'll write it for you all so that you all can think about it. Your rentals per month should be lesser than or equals to fees per child per annum. Friends, to understand this line, I'll give you another line also. I want you all to copy this line, save this, otherwise this line should be available in YouTube, definitely. Your rental value per month should be less than or equals to fees per child per annum. It means if I'm Kormangla, my rental is 1.5 lakh, my fees has to be 1.5 lakh. And according to that, you have to give the facilities. If I'm in Carepuram, my rental is 40,000, I can charge easily up to 40,000 rupees. And that is how you have to provide that facilities. Right? You are buying a Maruti Omni, Maruti car, and you're expecting a BMW services, right? It will not work. The second line to this industry, this line to this point is salaries. Salaries per month should be half of the fees of a child per annum. If fees is 40,000 rupees, your salary is maximum for a teacher should be around 20,000 rupees per month. That is my second understanding in so many years. That is your maximum salaries. The salary has to be, if my fees is 40,000 rupees per child per annum, my monthly salary of one teacher cannot exceed 20,000 rupees. That should be your quality of teachers, should define your area itself. Right? Friends, point number 3, higher rentals, higher setup cost. Because when you are going to Carepuram, your investment can be around 10 lakhs. Where you are in Banaswadi, investment can be around 15 lakhs. And wherein you are talking about Kormangla, sorry, Banaswadi, I said 15 to 20 lakhs. And if you are in Kormangla, think about at least invest up to 50 lakhs. Investing 50 lakhs in Carepuram is wrong. And investing 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs rupees in Kormangla is also wrong. Right? What I'm saying is, right? Category 1, 2, 3, as I said. And 1, 2, 3 means in the first category, I said the fees is around 40-50,000 rupees because rental is 40-50,000. There I can invest a school up to 10-15 lakhs, let's say up to 10 lakhs or 10-15 lakhs. But when I'm charging 70-80,000 rupee fees, I can go up to 15-20 lakhs rupees as investments. Initial investment I'm talking about. And if you are in Kormangla, when you want to charge 1.5 lakh rupee fees, think about your initial investment up to 50 lakhs. Then only your parent will pay you that amount, because they want to see the setup changes also. But it will be wrong when you are investing 50 lakhs rupees in Kerpuram, and you are investing only 10 lakhs rupees in Kormangla. That will also be the wrong kind of. Friends, higher rentals, higher setup cost, and higher salaries are the problem of this industry. Right? Justify your rentals, justify your fees, justify your setup cost, and justify the salary will make your school more successful. Right? Teacher salary, as I said, half of child's fee per annum. Teacher salary per month should be equals to or lesser than half of child's fee per annum. So your fees is 50,000 rupees per year. Your salary of a teacher, I'm talking about the best of teacher of your school, should not exceed 25,000 per month. Right? So friends, I hope point number 3, higher rentals, higher setup cost, higher salaries. You have to think according to area. Don't think I want to be the best in Kormangla or Kerpuram by taking a bigger building, bigger investment, lesser fees and higher salaries. Very, very important, friends. Right? So if you are all agree to point number 3, I cannot do you, friends. If you do not agree, I'm okay with it, right? Because I have experienced it, and I'm trying to give you that thought process. And please write on the chat box that can we go ahead on point number 4, overstaffing. Point number 4, overstaffing is one of the major concern of unsuccessful schools. I have seen more people than required. What is more people than required? We are all running small preschools. Small means, friends, we have almost on an average of 70, 80, 100 children. Right? Very few schools we have 200, 300 children. I'll say that 90% of the preschools run on an average of around 100 children. Right? Up to 100 children, I'll say. Right? Not the top 10 I'm talking about. Yes, there are schools with 200, 250 and 300, but majority of the schools have up to 100 children. Right? Let me give you a thought process, a small example. All right. As I said, point number 4, overstaffing. Friends, we need to understand who we are. Who we are in terms of, I'm an owner of a school, or I'm the center head of a school, I am the principal of a school. Right? Generally, not generally, mostly I'll say, all of us are the school owners, and we do give a lot of time and efforts in our schools. Right? I know very few schools run with investors. Investors means when I do not comes to my school, I just invested it, and I have a so when I am there as an investor to the school, I will be able to afford a center head. But what is the role of a center head? When you are running a small school, 10, 20, 30, 50, 70 children, and you say that I am a owner of a preschool, and you are having another center head for the school. Friends, from day one, I've been able to see schools with center heads. What is the role of center heads? To manage your teachers, manage your 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers and 2 caretakers, or managing some of your parents. That is very, very important. If there is a center head in your school, who you are as a owner, right? You as a owner of a school, or you are an investor to the school. Owner means it is your job, friends. You have to manage your school. I cannot afford to have a center head when I'm running with 70 children, and to pay a center head around 15, 20, 30,000 rupees per month. And if you think that I'm not able to convince a parent, then you are asking a center head to convince a parent to talk to 100 parents a year. You are paying her 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs rupees. Why don't you do that? That should be your first saving to your school. That should be the first earning to your school, rather than paying a salary to a center heads, right? That 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, and 4 lakhs is the first income from your school for you. Do you all agree to this? Having a center head is fine when you are running multiple centers. Having a center head is fine when you do not come to your school. When you are not involved into your school, you are an investor. But trust me, preschool, I don't agree to have center heads when you are running with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 children, right? You may have a center head when you are earning beyond capacity. 200 children you need to manage a lot of people in your school, yes. But to manage 4, 5 staff, I do not think center heads are required, right? That is what my thought process is. Next is, as overstaffing I'm talking about, there is a security guard in your school. A security guard job is to be in the gate for morning 1 hour when the children are coming back to school, or when they are coming to the school, and 1 hour in the afternoon when children are going out of the school. Remaining time the gate is closed. You just wanted to show the public that Pritam Sir ke school mein, Pritam Sir school has got a security guard. I do not agree to this. Security guard in Bangalore will cost you at least 15,000 rupee minimum. And for 200 days, you are spending 1,80,000 rupees. Your school runs for 200 days and your salary is 15,000, which means 1,80,000 rupees you are paying, 200 days of a school, which I will say 9,000. Is it 9,000 or how much it is? Yes. Almost 900 rupees per day on security guards. Right? Why can't we have an extra caretaker? Right? I definitely, generally, we have 2 caretakers, 3 caretakers in the premises. Let's have an extra caretakers. Let the caretakers be in the gate. Let the caretaker take the child inside. Once the school start, let the caretaker go inside the school and help the classroom teachers also. They will clean your premises. They will take care of the children, not just opening the school gate and close the school gate. Just by giving this security guards, we are trying to market that we are more safer. Sorry, this is not the only way to be safer. I want the safety inside the classroom, inside the premises also, because the child is too small, too young, right? And spending 1,80,000 rupees per annum on security guard for 200 days. Think about it, right? There are instances when I have seen people, those who are not paying rentals, those who are running from their own buildings, they are already overstaffing because they are not able to understand the money cycle into this part, right? So friend, we need to understand it. Overstaffing, where we are going overstaffing, we need to see that. Having an extra teacher after a certain point of time is fine, but you not going to the school as a school owner when you are expecting everyone to know you and this is your vision and your mission and you are involved into school, why don't you do counseling with the parents? Why don't you manage your staff rather than having a center heads? Why don't you take care of more caretakers rather than the security guards? Right? Your caretaker salaries are lesser than your security guards. Right? That is what is my understanding is. Friends, point number 5. Point number 5. I'll come back to you, Ankita. Hold on. I will take the question and answer session at the end. Right? Point number 5. Those who are running schools or preschools where you are paying royalties. Royalty for what? royalties to pay only to use the school brand name, or it is your hard work, friends. You made 100 children, you made 70 children, you made 150 children, but you are paying 15% apart from the kit materials, books, uniform, ID card, diary. If anybody is charging you a royalty of 15% to use their brand name only, which is unjustified. If it's a fixed fees, I don't mind it. This is what we have learned in 2009 when Hello Kids started a preschool model with no royalty, right? Everybody, every branch from 100 to 700 is the same for me. My support to branch in Kanyakumari and my support to branch in Jammu Kashmir should be the same. But Kerala has got 70 children and Jammu Kashmir has got 200 children. I get more royalty from Jammu and I get less royalty from Kerala. Where is the justification? My support was same. It is your hard work and you are paying royalty. And that is a mistake, I say. How long you want to going to pay this royalty to them? And that if it's a fixed royalty, everybody, we have the same support, we give the same training to everyone, everybody pay us, let's say 10,000 rupees per month or 20,000 rupees per month or 50,000 rupees per annum. That is justified because you are using a brand and training or curriculum. Because of that, you are getting children. But it is an injustice that who has got more children, they are paying more to you. Those who are less, they are paying less to. I think, right? The support, if the support to all the branches are same, the charges to all the branches should also be the same. But charging 10, 12, 15% of revenue as royalty, it means 20 to 50% of your profits goes to the brand itself. Everybody will charge for the material, yes. Everybody should charge for the fees also should be the same. Not that somebody got 300 children is paying more to the brand and somebody got 30 is paying less to the brand. I don't agree into that part, friends. As a person, I do not agree. As a business, I do not agree. Right? So the mistake I say is how long you're going to be with them, how long you're going to pay royalties, right? That is important when you are talking about running a preschool, which is a never-ending business, never-ending, what do you call it? It's almost like a fixed deposit to me and you right now. So friend, that was point number 5. I'll be going little fast because it's already going to be time and I should maintain that part. Keep attending the sessions. I should be able to give you more thought process on every topics. Who you are a teacher, mother or owner, please explain it to yourself. That is the mistake right now. We do not understand who we are. You all think as a mother, you all try to satisfy a parent on everyday basis. Everything you change for the parent. You change your curriculum, you give your air condition, you do everything possible for the parent. You even start grade 1 to satisfy a parent, right? You think as a parent. You work as a teacher. Every day you go to your offices, right? You are involved into day-to-day activities. That is good enough. You should do that as an owner of the school, right? You are involved with your teachers, caretakers, children, parents, right? But you don't do anything as an owner. Every day you do not think about admissions. I do not think so. You do not do anything as marketing every day to get children. You are involved in so much into your school activities, your syllabus, your curriculum, your teachers, your caretakers, your children, your parents. You get very few time, less time, right? Very less time for yourself to think about your business. True or false? You all think as a mother, you all work as a teacher, but you don't do anything on daily basis and up to the satisfactory time for as an owner. How much time you have given yesterday, which was Friday, on marketing, on getting new children, to develop your school, bringing much better things to your school, right? To get more children next year. How much time you have given yesterday in your classroom, with your teacher, with your parent, with your students? I know about it. Out of 4 hours, 5 hours of work, what you do, 4.5, 5 hours goes to school itself as an academic part of it, right? And business part of it, you have only posted something on Facebook and Instagram. That's it. True or false, friends? Right? You think as a parent, you work as a teacher, and you don't do anything as a owner. Friends, we have to eat, live, everything you have to think about your preschool. How to get 50, how to get 100, how to be from one branch to another, right? That should be your idea on everyday basis. And your mistake is you don't think about yourself. You don't think about business, right? You keep on satisfying your parents. You keep on satisfying your activities on daily basis. And again, you are late for admission, your competition comes, you don't get only that 30 to 50, 50 to 60, 50 to 60, 70 going on, right? So that is the first point which I can talk about, point number 6. Now going back to point number 7. Over marketing or no marketing? You're all waiting for your parents to give you reviews. You're happy that without having a marketing, I have got 70 admissions. I don't do marketing, I get only parents by reference. Friends, are you all okay with that 60, 70, 80 numbers every time? Right? You don't get bored after 3 years of running a preschool? Same thing, same routines. Go back to school at 9 o'clock, start the school, use the curriculum, train your teachers, talk to your parents, give the best of education to children, go back home, sleep. Assessment, right? Marketing, done. This year I've done 70. Next year I'm doing 90. Same work. 9 o'clock, go to the school, start the curriculum, take care of the teacher, do everything possible, be the best of the school. Next year, again, 85 children, done. Same work. Friends, think about it. I'm talking about this point because I want you to grow bigger. Either you are not doing marketing or you are doing over marketing. Over marketing means you are spending more to get less number of children. As I said, your target area is bigger. You want to be a city brand, you want to be a national brand. Preschools, one small running a preschool, you are spending XYZ amount of monies. Somebody who are running preschool franchises, they think that brand is doing for us. We don't need any marketing, right? Good school says that we do not need marketing. And somebody comes tomorrow to you, right? Somebody comes next to your door and they take some few of your admissions. Friends, even the top schools of India, they do marketing. Trust me. Even there are schools I have seen, they are running full seats, but still they do marketing because they want to keep their brand's name alive. Even there is something called not for admissions, to keep the brand alive. That is called a branding activity. Why Thumbs Up, Pepsi? Even that is the only two options for your soft drinks, right? They keep on marketing on everyday basis. Can you think about it? Are you a Pepsi and Coca-Cola who do not need marketing? No. Right? And we are the people who get admissions throughout the year. The school do not get admissions throughout the year. Sorry, friends. But preschool get admissions throughout the year. Do have a marketing plan. Do have a marketing budget. Go back and check my YouTube videos on marketing. And please spend money on marketing. Do not overspend. And do not say that I get admission only through references. References are bonus, not the basic business cycle activity. Word of mouth looks good, get you 1 or 2, but will not get you future. Right? That was the point number 7. I'm running short of time. Otherwise, I have more points to talk to you on point number 7. I just giving you a thought process. Point number 8. My UKG parents are more satisfied, and I'm starting up grade 1 for this parent. Right? You all are looking at the new education policy. Hame permission mil jaye. Let's get a permission to run grade 1 and grade 2. Why you are waiting for it? Why don't you want to remain in the preschool segment itself? For that 5, 10, 15, 20 of your UKG parents, you want to start a grade 1. Your UKG teacher is able to teach all the subject, maths, English, EVS, everything. But as soon as you go back to grade 1, do you again do the same thing? Your one teacher will teach all the subjects, or you are going to have a math teacher, English teacher, science teacher, and you are going to compete with a regular school. You do not have ground, you do not have space, you do not have permission. Just because you're some good lines from your parents, UKG parents, you are now thinking that I'm the best of the school and I'm going to start grade 1. Sorry, friends, don't do that. Watch my other videos why I'm saying no. Think about multiple preschools and don't jump to that K-12. K-12 need more money, more space. But what will happen after you are starting grade 1 and 2? What will happen to grade 3? You will have the same problem to the same parent after grade 2 also, or after grade 4 also. So are we going to build a 2-acre campus? CBSE, ICSE affiliations? I want you to grow, friends, but not in this way. Once you have 5-10 preschool in the same area, think about a K-12 school in the same area, so that you have a feeder school for yourself, right? Just to satisfy some 10-15 parents, do not start a grade 1, because you will be competing with the best of bigger schools. They have more bigger space, they have more swimming pools, they have more ground, they have one teacher for maths, one teacher for English, one teacher for science, they have specific teachers. Obviously the quality will be different there, right? So do not do that. And if you want to do that, have more number of preschools, 5, 10, 15 in your own city, own area. Then think about a K-12 school, so that every year you get 100 admissions from your preschool itself, right? Multiply number of preschools rather than going back to K-12. Once you have 10 preschools, think about a K-12 school in the same area, right? That is one very important point to give it to you. Single schools. Friends, I have seen preschool during the COVID times. Thousands and lakhs of preschools got closed down. I know about a story on WhatsApp. I know about people in Bangalore. It says that a couple running a preschool for last 30 years got closed down during COVID of 2 years. 80% of the preschool in India, preschool owners are not earning money. That is my thought process, and that is exactly the truth, right? So now my speak on this is a single school plan. I do not want to say Rachna madam is so capable. She is not only for one school and that 50-70 children. She is for more school. She should do more 1 or 2 or 3 centers, or 5 days 5 centers she should visit. Right? I want more of Rachna madam for her own, for herself itself. Otherwise, 1 or 2 or 3 years, once you do one cycle of a preschool, first year playgroup nursery, second year LKG, third year UKG, you will get bored after certain years. Same routine, same routine, same routine. You will get new admission, children are going, and one competition comes, your 75 becomes 65 and you are demotivated now. That Pritam sir, mere paas 70, I had 75 children, now I have only 60, what to do? Your 75 will never become 750 if you are running one school, right? I want everybody listening to me should have 5 centers in 5 years. Otherwise, close your first center itself. Because आप बोर हो जाओगे. After a certain 2, 3, 4 years, you will get bored and you will start making losses also. Trust me, friend, this is what is very, very important. Or you will lose your interest from that school. आपको लगेगा क्या यार स्कूल नहीं जाने से चलता है. It's okay, I'm not going to school. ये ऐसे ही चल रहा है. Last 4 years से I'm not making money, but it is satisfied. You are satisfying yourself. You are satisfying your mother and father and family members. That Rachna madam हमारी बहू है, she is running a school. Rachna madam do not wants to close down. Rachna madam is my wife. She is running a school. She do not want to close down because her all friends knows about Rachna as a school owner. तो बैलेंस शीट में लॉकर में कितना पैसा है नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट है, बट ओनरशिप का टैग होना चाहिए. यू ऑल नीड ए टैग ऑफ ए ओनर, बट नो बैलेंस शीट रिक्वायर्ड. ऐसा नहीं है फ्रेंड्स. डू नॉट रन स्कूल्स लाइक दिस. यू आर ऑल हियर फॉर बिजनेस, एज वी हैव लर्न फ्रॉम द टॉप point. Because if you are not making money, you will not do anything in that preschool. Trust me. Your interests are going to reduce day by day. So last point, friends, we have another 15-20 minutes. Last point is You are not training your teachers. You are training yourself. You are going and attending conferences. You are attending sessions, but you are not training your teachers. Trust me. And if you are training also, 1 or 2 trainings a year, it will not work. You think, can you proudly say your parents that my teachers have attended 20 sessions this year? And trust me, if you have your teachers has attended, it means the thought process is there in their brains. Right? Upgrading is not required. We are not learning ABCD 1 to 10 fruits, vegetable, animals, friends. We are, by training our teachers, by getting a train from someone, we are just triggering our brain and we are be active. And it is all like a recap. You charge your battery on everyday basis. How many of you have trained yourself in last 1 year? How many trainings you have attended? Right? Trust me, you all agree. You tell me now, how many trainings are being attended by your teachers? And that is the mistake you are doing. If you are not doing a trainings, if you are not attending training, you are not doing best of practices. Right? You are not doing justifies. And that's the bigger mistake what preschool owners are doing. Not training their own teachers, not attending conferences, not attending sessions. They are not updated. They think मुझे नहीं चाहिए because I am running with 100 children. मेरा पेट भरा हुआ. Friends, try to understand that. Upgrade yourself with training. That is very, very important. Right? So, friends, thank you so much for attending this. My motive was not to demotivate you. My motive is to understand and work on this everyday basis. Friends, before I take the question and answers further, I'm sharing a link with you all, right? That link is very important for me as a person to understand and do the next workshop with you. Next workshop I'm doing with you all on 22nd of July, right? On government rules and regulations, right? What are the government rules and regulations? What is there in what state? What is coming up? What is expecting? And if you are facing any problem, what you should do, right? I want you all to click the link given on the chat box. I want you all to write at least 1 or 2 or 3 lines about today's session before I start the question and answer session for you all. And I'll be speaking and taking questions from people, those who are on video only. And those who are not a part of video right now, I will share my email IDs, I'll share my WhatsApp number. Do not call me, send a message to me. I'll definitely give you the reply within 48 hours. As because you have given me 1 hour of time, I will definitely give you 1 or 2 answers for all your queries. But for me to do the next workshop, to have a motivation, I want this Facebook, the link, click the link, come back to me for your question and answers. Whoever has missed this video will be available on YouTube. You can see the video n number of times in future. We'll definitely share it in the group also. The video is already live on YouTube, right? How many of you have given the comment on the link given, review given for the session? I request everyone, at least as a Guru Dakshina, whatever you say, if you have learned anything, if you are going to take something into practice, right? I want you to comment me on the same. Please do that. Please do that, friends. It will definitely give me more understanding if you have any more queries. And I'll definitely come back with you all again and again with all the topics. Friends, even I'm going to talk about all the topics whichever you people looking forward for it. I'm going to do some sessions this month, almost 3 sessions in Hindi. So people, those who have issues with language, can definitely come back and listen to us in Hindi also. I want people to write the review. Mahanta sir, if you are in a rural place, if your fee structure is going to be below 15,000 rupee, plan for an investment of 2 to 5 lakhs rupees. I've started taking Friends, I am waiting for at least 10 reviews before I start my question and answer session. So friends, I think I've got around 5-7 good this thing. I wanted you all to write more, but still fine. All right. Samta Singh, madam, as you are in video, as you are, I'm able to see you at the first in the video. I want to speak to you. Nandini, can
Yeah,
you unmute Samta, madam?
yeah, good afternoon, sir. Thank
Good
you very
afternoon.
much for today's session. It was very inspiring and an amazing session. A lot of points you discussed was very helpful. Now, one point was that don't get into first standard. I guess that is a very good point because there are many big preschools which have a lot of space and are running, but still there are some schools like I would name one school that is Talc, which is running till 10th standard and asking children to take up NIOS curriculum. So, how does that work? If you have any idea about that?
Madam, as I told you, madam, very specifically, when you are starting up grade 1 to 10 or whatever it is, right? Your parent should be able to accept you in a long run, right? NIOS, if you are able to sell it, it's fine, but we need to prepare for it. How quickly people can make money in preschool, they cannot make it in schools. Schools require at least 10 years of investments, and returns, yes, we can expect after 10 years only. So if you have space, if you have investment capacities, then I don't think any problem is there. But preschool to a school, it is not that easy, friends. Why? Because you are going to expect admissions on a daily, what you call as yearly basis, 100, 200, 300 admissions you need every year, right? For
Yeah.
that,
Sir,
for that you
question.
need your
Yeah.
own children. Now you are only thinking about that 30 children of UKG. Is that enough for your grade 1? Is
Yeah,
that
that
enough
is
for your
also there,
K-12
sir.
school?
What I'm talking about this TALC organization is that they are doing more activity-based learning, and they're in a very small space like a preschool. They are running like with NIOS curriculum. So, are there licenses required after first
Madam,
standard, or anybody can run
no, madam,
in this manner?
you need to have a state NOC to run grade 1. As of now, what is your location? Bangalore?
Yeah, right.
You
Yeah,
need
Bangalore is the location.
not in Bangalore, any city, any location, any big cities and small villages.
Mhm.
To run grade 1 as on today, you need a state government NOC. That is very, very important.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if they
Okay.
are not offering any CBSE, ICSE, they
Mhm.
has to have, if they have NIOS, they should be able to sell NIOS to the parents. If the parent agrees, why we should run that, no issues. You should be able to
Mhm.
sell that.
So, yeah, to run an iOS, we should be affiliated with them, right?
Obviously, 110%.
Yeah, right. Right. Fine, sir. It was helpful. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes. Friend, somebody is asking on Gujarat permission. Gujarat permission is the best, easiest way to take permission in India. This is very, very easy, right? Not much of things. Please go ahead and register your school within next 1 year. As I'll say another 11 months now. Government has given you 1 year for registering your preschool. The license in Gujarat is very easy because they do not have much rules and regulations. If you are if you have got the rules and regulations, fine. Otherwise, write to me. I'll definitely share your Gujarat rules and regulations. That is the only state after the new education policy who has got the policy for preschool right now. All right.
Hello, sir.
Ankita, you are talking about this? All right, Ankita, go ahead. Unmute Ankita Nandini.
Hello, sir. Hi.
Yes, Ankita.
Firstly, thank you for the great session. I think we all learned a couple of very good things. So, sir, when it comes to overstaffing, like you raised, I also wanted to talk about retention of teachers in the preschool segment. Like, what can a lot of times I've seen in my school and a couple of other schools that I'm consulting, they talk about teachers leaving too soon or not being very serious about it because they are either freshers or not very experienced with a lot of schools. So, what are some things that school owners can do in such cases to retain the teachers and to give them maybe that benefit of staying longer? So that
More,
problem, how
more,
do we address it?
more salaries and comfortable working zone.
Okay.
Do not be very strict with your teachers, right?
Okay.
Your salaries are not too much to hold them, right?
Right.
Even
Yes.
2,000 rupee higher, the teacher will shift your school. So pay them well,
Yeah, that is what.
have a, pay them well, have a
Right.
good working environment for them. Definitely, they are not going to switch. Right? No other
Right.
solution. Pay them
Okay.
well. You should pay them the highest
Right.
in the area itself. And only paying higher will
Right.
not work because working condition has to be very good,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
say, let's say me
Right.
giving an example. You cannot stop a teacher coming to your school, not coming to your school because she is also a mother, she is also a daughter, she is also a wife of someone, and even the family needs the lady at home. Even she has got a child not well,
Right.
even husband is not well, even a father-in-law or a mother-in-law is not well. She do not wants to. You cannot force us to come to a school. For that, you have to give that leniency to the teachers, right? For that, sometimes you need to make have an extra staff. And trust me, Ankita, if you need two teachers, keep three teachers because at the end of the day, you'll be paying two salaries only. Because if you
Hmm.
give them a leave,
Right.
easy. See, let me give you an example. I need two teachers, but I have
Hmm.
three, but I do not be very strict. अगर कोई नहीं आता है, I always say out of three, तुम दोनों को तो school आना ही आना है. Out of three, two
Hmm.
has to come to
Right.
school. You all decide who all are going to come. I'm talking about the initial days when I have two
Hmm.
teachers. I generally keep three. And at the end
Yeah.
of the year, if you calculate, you have paid only two teachers' salary because one was absent because of some XYZ reasons.
Right. Right. Okay.
So that is my idea. Comfortable zone means don't force them very, and do not. It should not be that the teacher is taking a leave every day, every alternate days, every week she is absent for 3 days. Even that should not happen
Hmm.
in the preschool.
Right.
Comfortable zone because you are not paying more salaries. The good relationship with them and more salaries. The highest should be in the area, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Anybody
Thank you,
else
sir.
on video? Yes, we need a permission in Kerala also, but as of now, there is no clarity. So don't go for any permissions right now. If you are facing any problem from any government departments, write to me. I'll update you what to do and attend my next session, government rules and regulations. 22nd July, I'll explain you all the process of government rules and regulations. Madhvi, madam.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam. Good
Uh,
afternoon.
Sir, sorry, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, you told in the first point that we should have a target like 1.5 kilometers perimeter like that. But in that 1.5 kilometer within our school, we got more competitors, sir. How to overcome it?
Madam, competition will always be there. Somebody else also can come tomorrow. You have to do justice to your thought process. Your education should be good. You should train your teachers to the good level. You should pass on the message to the parents that my teachers are trained on this. When you have competition, first point you should consider is how to have the best education with them. You have to give best education. Competition may, if you want to win the competition, the education should come first. Second is facilities. You should give more facilities to the parent and children. And the third is you should do a better upgradation of your school also. Standards. Then only you will be comparable with people. Marketing is not required. When competition comes, marketing is not that important immediately. The quality of school is important at certain levels. How to improve your see now, Madhvi madam, if you say that you are competing with my school, I say my teachers, I say I have trained my teachers on 50 topics. I should prove it also. All right. But
Okay.
do you have to prove that I am doing 60 trainings more than Preetham, right? Workshop with parents, workshop with teachers, your curriculum is updated, there are a lot of activities in your school. You have fire extinguisher in your school. You do not have a fire extinguisher in the school, but I have a fire extinguisher. Where?
We don't have, sir.
Yes, no, this is what I'm saying. You have to see that this is how the definition talks. What Madhvi have, Preetham also have it. What Madhvi do not have, even Preetham have more 3 things than Madhvi. Then only you will be able to overcome the competition. So quality has to increase in terms of education and in terms of features and facilities.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Atnu sir. Atnu sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sir. Actually, for last 1 year, I'm planning to open a school. But the thing is that I'm from Kolkata, Beala. There are so many local preschool, also branded preschool is there, like European Kids and all. So I'm worrying about to get students. So that's why I couldn't open it.
Atnu sir, as per my experience, I say if you're planning, if you're keen for this, start as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay.
Years of planning. I think if there is no investment problem as such, do not wait for all such things.
That is
do not wait for all such things. If you have a problem of investment, I cannot force you. But whichever the area you are thinking about, you have to do that. And that should be a comfortable area also. Every area is good and every area is bad. You are thinking, if you are thinking that there are more competition and I'll be getting children or not, I'll start a branded preschool or unbranded preschool. That is not the definition. You have to see that this is the area I'm going to enter. If I'm going to enter to this area, what all I have to do?
Right.
If there are more of unbranded preschool, then you have to take a brand preschool.
Okay.
Right? If there are a lot of branded preschool in the area, then you have to differentiate which brand to take.
Okay.
Right? But
so that means you were suggesting to go with a brand.
Sir, I will always suggest everybody listening to me, at least your initial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you should be with a brand. Otherwise, who is going to train you? Who is going to guide you? Who is going to supply you material? Who is going to design your curriculum? Who is going to train your teachers? Trust me, Atnu sir, whoever is listening here, all the independent preschools are not doing 1 or 2 trainings a year.
Yeah.
But branded preschools, they do hundreds of training every year. Right? When you are running one school, you have a lot of issues with sets. I'll be doing a session. Why you should not open your own preschool? You should be with a brand in the initial years. Why you should take up a franchise? Why not your own school? I'll do a session soon on to that part also. And there is a video also. There is a video on YouTube. Please go ahead and see that.
Okay.
Right?
So, franchisee, can we discontinue it after 3 or 4 years?
क्यों नहीं कर सकते हो, sir? Who is going to stop you?
Okay.
How can they stop you into doing a business? Right? अभी तो आपके पास कुछ भी नहीं है, sir. Either you invest your time and energy or you buy a franchise. That you need to decide. जो मुझे सीखने के लिए 18 years लगा है, do you want to spend another 18 years to learn? By taking a franchisee, you are not buying a material. By taking a franchisee, you are not buying material, you are buying their experience.
Experience, correct.
Right? So, thank you so much, sir. Anybody else, friends?
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, friends, looking forward to see you on 22nd of July for the English session. But there are 3 different Hindi sessions we have planned. We'll definitely inform you through your WhatsApp or the groups, right? Vandana madam, if you are not able to choose your location, but for selecting a location for preschool, it should be within 15 minutes of your house where you are staying. Wherever you are staying, try to open a preschool within the distance of 15 minutes. right? So that it is comfortable for you to manage, right? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि you are traveling 1 hour to open a school, running a school, because somebody will wait for you for 5, 10, 15 minutes. As soon as I say Ankita or Vandana wait for 20 minutes, you will say Pritam sir, I'll see you tomorrow. Somebody can wait for you for 10, 15 minutes only. It should be easy for you to go there, come back, manage it, go back again and again, come back again and again. Karuna Prakash, best time to start a preschool is today. Today means if you are thinking tomorrow, it is also today, right? There is nothing called tomorrow. There is nothing called Jan, Feb, March, right? Because whenever you are doing it, your good session will be the next session. That's it. That is my solution of this. The good time to start your preschool is today. Even the people have started the academic year in June, your first day to start should be the next day. Today is the right way to start your school. Right? Sir has taken 1 year to decide. In that 1 year, in the same area, there are another free school as 4 schools has opened. True, sir? Atnu, sir, fine. 4 years, 1 year back, if you should have started it, at least 1 or 2 people must have thought I should not open in this area because Atnu has opened it.
Yeah.
All right, so there is an example here itself. ये serve the society वाली लाइनें बात मत करो please. Don't talk about serving the society. Quality of education से कर लेना पर business से मत करो. All right. Come with the.
Sir, is there any branch in
Sir,
Kolkata?
please stop. Please.
I mean,
please, sir. Please stop, sir. Please stop. We'll give you the time to speak. Wait for it. Friends, keep a motive of making profit, giving the best of quality to the child. Right? Serving the society with loss, trust me, it is not good. Atnu sir, you can visit. I can give you the link on the chat box. Right? There are branches. There is one branch in Kolkata, right? And we have almost 700 centers. You can definitely see that is a different story. But today's session was to understand this industry in India. I hope everybody has commented, right? Thank you all for listening, friends. Time to say goodbye, right? Sharing my phone number, email ID for you all to send me a message whenever you all required. Do not call me, please. Do not call me. I am giving my number because as you have given me your time and efforts, I thought I should give you that connect so that do not expect an immediate response, right? Write to me. I'll try to reply within 48 hours, right? And write to me by saying that you have attended my session, right? This is my number 9880457004. This is my email ID, right? Any queries, please write back to us, right? So friends, see you all on 22nd and Hindi session. We'll keep you updating on the 3 dates. Thank you so much, friend. This video is available on YouTube. You can definitely go back and see again and again. Best wishes. Looking forward to have at least 5 schools of yours in next 5 years. Right? Everybody, every preschool owner should have 5 preschools in next 5 years. That should be your target rather than achieving numbers and numbers and numbers for your own preschool. Thank you. See you. Take care. Have a great weekend ahead.